Hello, Team Pisces. We're here to read your tarot today and check in with you. It is time for your tarot appointment here at the cottage. Welcome in, Pisces. Sun, Pisces, moon signs. If it's your rising or your ascendant or your Venus sign, well, welcome in. Or if you just came to watch, hello, and welcome to the cottage. If you have just found us, we believe you found us for a reason. So go ahead and subscribe, and that way you can be a part of our growing soul family here at the cottage. First up, before we read for romance, we're going to read for job, money, and career. Let's see what's going on, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Job, money, and career. What do we got here? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. Here we go. Happy New Year. Job, money, and career for Team Pisces. What's going on, Pisces gang? What's this obstacle in the way here that's got you stressed? Judgment card in the reverse, Four of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Wands. It's not going to last forever. I like it. Okay, for some of you Pisces, that Ten of Wands in reverse, you may throw in on if you're in a situation where you've been stressed out or worried about a job situation, you may be feeling like you're being held back in your current job, or you may just be not, struggling to find a job. Okay, could be that. All right, this is a tough cycle that is almost over. Ten of Wands in reverse. Some of you, that means that you may speak up at your current job, and there may be some changes there to relieve some pressure on you, maybe additional responsibilities or just stress in general. It could be that. Some of you, maybe it's monetary pressures, okay? And you make some changes, whether it's talking to a boss and getting what you deserve, okay? Or you may end up going and finding something else. With this Ten of Wands in reverse, okay? I get light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, I get light at the end of the tunnel. I get a tough cycle relative to your job, money, and career ending, where you may feel like, oh my God, there's just no way I can, I don't see a way out of this. Stressing, you may be losing sleep at night, that sort of thing, even maybe having some dreams or nightmares, right? I feel like that's coming to an end here, Pisces, with the Ten of Wands in reverse. For some of you, this may be more about money and you setting some boundaries, okay, with regard to enabling someone, family member, something like that, or friend or lover, and that's putting undue financial stress on you. I feel like that could be this for some of you guys, okay? For others of you, this is literally at your job, or even if you're self-employed, okay? Again, there's something that's going to ease the pressure in a good way. All right. I almost feel like for some of you Pisces, again, this could be whether you're, employed or self-employed. I feel like you're kind of taking more of an approach, work smarter, not harder. Right. And I don't get that you're going to be sloppy. I just think you're like, I'm going to get to the results that I need without having to work so hard at it. If there's an easier way to get the same results, right? Some of you may streamline what you do too. All right. Let's talk about romance, Team Pisces, and the person on your mind. How you doing, Scorpio stylist? How you doing, my Minka? Good to see you, Pisces female. Here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the person on your mind. The person on your mind. Team Pisces, the person on your mind. What's going on here, Pisces? Person on your mind. Here we go. Pisces. Here we go, love bugs. Here we go. Here we go, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go, loves. Here we go. Let's see what we got here for you. Person on your mind. What's going on here? Hermit reverse. That's coming out. They want to be heard. Hermit reverse. Six of Wands. Listen to me. Not me, but them. This is them, Pisces. Four of Wands. Listen to me. You're mine. Four of Wands. They want to be. Why did I just hear they want to be heard? Hermit in reverse. Have you been acting withdrawn towards this person? Have you been ignoring them? Because all of a sudden they're coming out here, speaking out. Okay, coming out from wherever. I almost feel like they feel ignored here, and that's why you got the Six of Wands here. Like they want to be heard. Damn it! I want your attention, Pisces. I want you to listen to me. They want you to listen to them. They feel they got something to tell you, Pisces. Four of Wands, that's a relationship. That's 1111 card, okay? I feel like you're my person, Pisces. What the hell's going on here? That's where I hear they literally are like they feel unheard. That's the energy that I'm getting here. They feel like you're ignoring them. Maybe have you got this person on ignore by are you acting distant toward them? Why are you giving them the cold are you giving this person the cold shoulder? Or have you been? I don't know. What's going on here? Person on your mind. Hermit, why are you why these cards here? Talk to me. Have you been why are you giving this person the cold shoulder? What's going on here? Hey Kaya. Happy New Year, everybody. Why are you giving this person the cold shoulder? What's going on here, Pisces? Because I can be good all by myself. You may feel, ooh, what did they do here? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Did they make some sort of impulsive decision without thinking things through? Is that why that's here? You're like, I can make shit happen without them better than I can with them. That's the energies that I'm getting here. So you're giving them the cold shoulder. Yeah, Pisces, you may have friend. Oh, they were. What kind of games did you catch them in a lie? Five of Swords here. Did you smell some bullshit? Five of Swords. Did I say Four Swords? It's the Five of Swords. You may feel like you needed to take a break if this exhausted you for me to say that. Four of Swords. Okay, for that to come into my brain. Okay, I believe things. I believe things happen for a reason. Ace of Swords here. You figured something out. You may have friend zoned this person, Pisces. You may have stuck them in the friend zone. Page of Pentacles here. If you can't level up, you're going to have to level out. Interesting, Pisces. I feel like in your mind, you may not trust this person. Five of Swords here. You may feel like they've lied to you or played games with you. You know, the thing about it is, with the Five of Swords here in the upright, Pisces, I feel like for some of you, a lot of you, to be honest, it's not that you necessarily have the specifics, but in general, you know enough, or you feel it in your intuition. You're so freaking intuitive, Pisces. You may feel it in your intuition, but not know the whole story or not really know exactly why you feel it. But you just trust your own gut enough to know that when you're around this person, there's a sense of uneasiness, like they're not being upfront with you, like they're messing around, playing games, lying, all that kind of bullshit, right? If that makes sense. And I feel like this may be I almost in your mind with the Nine of Cups and the Magician here, it's like Auntie Karen, I just feel better when they're not here than when they are here because I get that sense of I can't trust them and I can't really fully put my finger on it. This person is trying like hell to get your attention, like loud. There's a very direct Hermit reverse, Six of Wands. This is very direct on their part, Pisces. It's like in your face, not mean. I don't mean it mean, but like in your face. Okay, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, like you're gonna hear me, Pisces. Okay, it's very persistent, tenacious energy that I'm picking up here, and I think this person feels ignored, like you're not giving them the time of day. Okay. And I think the reason you're not doing that is because you don't trust this person and you just have more of a sense of peace outside of their presence than you do in it. Okay? And that's your gut. Okay, that's your gut talking to you. The Ace of Swords, you may have had some sort of light bulb moment with this person. You may have, like, again, I don't know. I think for some of you, it's not that you know everything about it, but you've seen enough that you're like, you know what? I don't need to know everything. And that is my light bulb moment, is that I can trust my gut. That's enough. That may be the light bulb moment for you, right? I feel like that's where you are on this thing. And I think but what I get here, Pisces, I don't know if I don't see an apology from this person. I'm not saying it's not coming, but it's more about that they just want your attention. They feel ignored and they don't like it. They miss that attention from you big time. Okay. That's what they miss. And, I almost feel like for some of you, this person may like this attention from you may feed their ego. That's some of the other energies here. And they feel the loss of that. And like now, all their ego, because, yeah, well, we don't even want to talk about this. Now their ego feels bruised. Okay. And it's like they want to soothe their bruised ego, okay, by you, by regaining your attention here. If that's, oh, hmm, mm. All right. I'm gonna find out where they are. Really, let's see where they're coming from because I want to know what's really behind all of this, Pisces. I want to know if they're shallow or if they're going to level up. That's because I'm picking up. They could. You may be dealing with somebody that's a little bit shallow, but I'm gonna find out because that's what we do. Hey, Rebellion, what's up? Where is this person really coming from? Is there something solid from them towards you, or is this all just surface level ego shit? That's what I want to know. What's their real motivation for being in here? Well, okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is here, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They want you back to waste your time. And why? The Wheel of Fortune. You're their lucky charm. You make them feel great. Let me say that again for you. And let me say it a little bit louder for the people in the back. You make them feel great. Okay, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if they need you to make them feel great and they would otherwise feel like crap, because that's what I'm picking up here, you feed their ego. You feed their ego. Otherwise, their self-esteem is somewhere between toilet bowl and trash can. Okay. All right. Can I talk to you, Pisces? That ain't your job. That's their job. Okay. That's their job. They got to get all that shit fixed. They got to get all that self-esteem, ego stuff sorted out. All right. And that's a deep dive inside that's too much for anybody outside of that person to do. All right. But right now, that's what they're looking for you to do. That's what they're looking for you. And I'm going to tell you this. This is one of many attributes of someone who is a narcissist. Now, some of you Pisces are just dealing with someone with a crappy self-esteem. Others of you are dealing with somebody that has a lot of other attributes that make this person narcissistic, okay? If that makes sense. Now, I'll say this. If you're dealing with somebody that just has a crappy self-esteem, but they otherwise act nice, guess what? Down the road, they can move towards that narcissism even more, okay, if they don't fix that. All right. And there's definitely an element of codependency, and there is a fine line between codependency and narcissism because many times people can cross from one side to the other. I'm going to talk about that soon in Fam Jam, by the way, not this week, but maybe next week. Okay. This week, we're talking about the new moon in Capricorn and some amazing manifestation opportunities. But we're going to really delve into this topic that I just talked about and how that can push people into one side or the other. It's a very fine line between the two. But I digress. I want to go back to your reading because that's what we're here to talk about. I think you're dealing with somebody that has a pretty crappy self-esteem. I think they probably come off as arrogant and egotistical, but beneath it, it's actually very fragile. Okay. That persona that you see, all right, it's actually very fragile. And they look to others, maybe others too, to make them feel better about themselves whenever they're looking externally for something, right, that needs to come from inside. But they got to get all that sorted out. But they're loud. They're loud. They're in your face. They want your fucking attention, Pisces. Okay. I want your attention, right? That's what I'm getting here. Big energy like that. Okay. Big energies like that. Gemini, heavy Virgo, Sagittarius. Is there a preponderance? It's pretty even on the air, fire, earth, and water. Okay. I'm going to read for the Pisces singles. Thank you, Robin, for the feedback. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. We're going to talk about singles. Hope you guys are doing good. Pisces, how y'all doing with Saturn being in your sign? My natal Saturn is in Pisces. So for me, that's my Saturn return, right? If you are in your late 20s to 30, or you're in your late 50s up till about 60, you may have that in common with me. But if you're a Pisces or you have a placement in Pisces, regardless, you will feel that. Saturn takes about 3 years to move through a sign. Okay. And it's a little bit longer for us. And I say us because I'm a native Saturn in Pisces. So I'm feeling this very heavily. Okay. But it's a little bit longer for us. It's more on the 3-year side than the 2.5-year side because Saturn recently had a retrograde. It went back direct. So, but still, it's just a slow mover. All right, let's take a look, Pisces singles, at what you need to know about romance. Let's take a look. Pisces singles, romance. Just be patient. Don't be victim. Saturn wants us to take responsibility and just say it is what it is. Work within the restrictions that are there. Saturn can really bless you at the end of a transit like that, but you got to be patient and you got to work with the constraints that Saturn gives. That's just it's a big test. Big test, okay? Here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces singles, what do you need to know about romance? What do you need to know about romance? What's going on here, Pisces, about romance? What's going on here? Pisces, I swear to God, it just don't matter what deck it is, does it? King of Pentacles here. 5 of Wands. Why is the 5 of Wands here for singles? Why are you... star reverse. You feel... Okay, you got somebody trying to come towards you, but Pisces, what's going on with this 5 of Wands and the star card here in the reverse? What's going on that? What's the issue here? Do you got unhealed wounds that are holding you back and causing you to be triggered, causing you to be, a bit defensive when it comes to romance without realizing it? Maybe when we have unhealed wounds, we'll take that out on new people. Sometimes we'll hold it against them or hold them to a ridiculously high standard because of stuff that was done to us before somebody new comes in. Okay. Yeah, there's unhealed wounds from the past. Judgment card in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles here. Take it slow. I would say if that's you and you feel like you are, maybe comparing others to a new person, comparing your past person to new people is what I'm trying to say, or something of that nature. Or maybe you're still kind of hung up on a past person, singles. It's time to work on yourself. It's time to take it slow, take it easy, do some shadow work. Be a member of Fam Jam if you need some help with that, okay? That sort of thing. But I do feel like there's something here that wants to come in. Pentacles are slow. It may be slow because you need to work on some healing, okay? Yeah, you're not, you know what, Pisces? You're not feeling your best right now, but I do feel like some of you Pisces are closer than you realize. Because I've got that you weren't feeling yourself, Empress in reverse. You may be working on some self-esteem issues, something to do with your looks or your, being good enough, right? Self-esteem, being pretty enough, being, receptive enough. Some of you may be feeling like, the only way for love to come towards me is if I got to chase it. Maybe, it's some sort of a low vibe version or the antithesis of what we would see in the Empress when she is in the upright, and can be male or female, but you do have this passionate new beginning here. I keep picking that up. Okay. What I want you to do, Pisces, is in the meantime, I want you to work on things like your self-esteem. I want you to work on shadow work. I want you to really work through that stuff. I feel like there's something dynamic that keeps trying to come towards my Pisces. This has been ongoing for months, you guys, okay? And I feel like the blockage here may be some unhealed wounds, okay? Because a very healed, mature, loyal, stable person is not going to be in resonance with an unhealed person, okay? So just keep that in mind, right? Some of you Pisces may, and I'm going to tell you, there's not a damn thing in the world wrong with you going and doing stuff with your aesthetics, whether it's, going to the gym, whether it's a new eating habits, whether it's getting your hair done something different, or, getting you some new clothes or getting your nails did, right? Just taking a walk in nature will make you feel better. And if you feel better, you'll look better. Okay. I feel like maybe there's even some elements of self-care and rest that need to come into play for some of my Pisces that will make you more physically attractive. And there is not a damn thing in the world wrong with you focusing on that, as long as you're focusing heavily on the inside too. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that if it makes you feel better. Just do it for the right reasons. Okay. Let me tell you something. A lot of people throw shade whenever people talk about getting injections and hair extensions and all this. There's nothing wrong with that if it's done for the right reasons. Okay. I never fault a person for doing what makes them feel good. and makes them happy, right? Not a thing. Why do you think? Why do you think I wear makeup, folks? Okay, why do you? I would scare y'all to death. I mean, but for real, it makes me feel better. Okay. It makes me feel like I'm aesthetically where I want to be. Okay. There's not a thing in the, if we didn't work on our aesthetics, we wouldn't brush our hair, brush our teeth. We'd just put on some old pajama pants and go up to Walmart looking like some kind of freakazoid, right? Okay. So just keep that in mind. There's, anything can be done to an excess. All right. But that being said, let's talk about the Crosswatcher reading. Now, this, for those of you that are new to the channel, is where you listen for the sign of the person that you are curious about to see what to expect with a connection with that sign. Hello, return to sender. How you doing? Here we go. Listen up. Crosswatcher reading for the Pisces. This is Pisces to listen for a Crosswatcher for the sign that you're dealing with. This goes fast, so just heads up. Here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Crosswatcher. Hey, Belle. Hey, Beatrice. Here we go. If you are dealing with an Aries is coming towards you crazy big. They think you're the best thing since sliced bread. They think they want something happily ever after with you. Taurus, you make them very happy. Taurus wants commitment with you. They're very optimistic about this. Long-term commitment. Gemini wants a reunion with you. Holy crap. Gemini's all up in their feels for you. What are you doing to these folks, Pisces? If you're dealing with a Cancer, well, I don't think there's anything lasting here. You may have a roll in the hay. That's about it. There's distance, maybe energetic or literal. If you're dealing with a Leo, expect communication, but I don't think it's going to be lasting, this connection. I don't think there's a future here or a long-term future. It doesn't look solid to me. It looks unstable. If you're dealing with a Virgo thinks you're their person. They think that Virgo's thought about this a lot. Okay. They think that you are their person. Okay. And they want a connection with you. If you're dealing with a Libra wants a connection with you too. Come, let us reason together. We can work it out. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio's all up in their feels towards you. They miss the hell out of you. I think Scorpio misses you, and I think Scorpio's hurting. Or Scorpio feels like they've hurt you, or there's been a lot of joint pain on both sides, okay? Are they going to do anything? They miss the hell out of you. Yeah, they're coming towards you. Sagittarius, they don't want to let you go. Sagittarius wants stability with you, and they're finally ready to move forward. God, you're getting a good reading today, Pisces. What the hell? Capricorn, well, I spoke too soon. Capricorn's holding back. They feel like there's not any real potential here. Aquarius, you will hear from the Aquarius, possibly for a roll in the hay, and then don't be surprised if it slacks back off again and you stop hearing from them, okay? And also, this Aquarius may lie to you to get something from you. Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, I think is worried about, hold on a minute. They are invested in this thing. Okay, this is the issue. I don't think you're going to hear from Pisces. I think they're distracted, and it may be about family or work or both. Okay, there's some conflict or drama maybe around family or work, and I think they're just trying to work on that, and they're very focused on that. All right. That being said, Pisces, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I hope to see you. We're going to do an all signs in a little bit. Between now and then, I've got a couple of personal readings I've got to do, and then I've got to grab some lunch. So maybe a couple of hours, but we are looking at brutally honest messages from your person. I can't wait to see you guys. Don't forget to drop a like, everybody. And again, personal reading link down below this video. Thanks so much, Pisces. Peace.